Howdy folks. Today we are hiking at a nice little park right in the middle of Erie, PA called Asbury Woods. It's a little different than the type of place I would normally go, but I figured let's mix it up and go to this place. It's very nicely maintained. There's a lot of wildlife you might run into here. I've seen some nice snakes on this trail. They do guided tours and lessons and all kinds of cool stuff here for kids and people of all ages. They have a nice facility with displays and live animals and turtles and stuff like that. So very cool place for families to visit right in the city. You can still hear traffic not far off, but really once you get back on these trails, it's quite beautiful. And, I thought this would be a nice way to just let everyone know that even if you live in a city, there's probably a good hiking option not too far off. We didn't have to leave the city for this. We're right in the middle. So now that we're in here, let's get into it and enjoy it. Let's see what we might find. There are multiple trails through here. We are going to take the trail to Walnut Creek and check that out. Found some really interesting looking mushrooms. I don't know these offhand. They look vaguely familiar, but I'm going to do my best to identify these and hopefully get a name on the screen here. They're really interesting. Nice little patch here. Very cool. We're off to a good start. Oh, and I see some more cool mushrooms right over here. Other side of the trail. These are interesting. I've seen a lot of different orange mushrooms, but I actually don't recognize these. So I'll also try to identify these the best I can. And hopefully get a name on the screen. And I'm always open to comments, suggestions, corrections when it comes to identifying mushrooms and plants. I'll do my best. But I am not an expert, so I'm always open to corrections. Those are cool. I don't think I've ever seen those. This is a really nice bit of path here. It's nice that they have all this different type of scenery tucked in this nice little park in the middle of the city. Or it's rather on the edge of the city, I should say. It's not like downtown or anything, but it's just not too far out of the way, that's all. Got a nice wooden bridge. This is where sometimes I've seen snakes, but I don't see anybody out here today. It is very scenic though, just in general. We've come to a fork in the trail. So let's continue to Walnut Creek. So walking on this path, I found what looked like a type of hickory nut. I think the bitter variety or a bitter variety. There's multiple types out there, but I don't think these are the good tasty ones you want. But still a cool little find. They're nice Fun little nuts to look at. All right, back to walking. This trail has a lot of these nice little boardwalks. It's actually another area across the street from where they have this section that's all boardwalked. It's kind of a swampy area, so you're likely to see a lot of turtles and things like that. And it's nice because it's accessible to anyone. You know, if you're in a wheelchair, you could go through that whole other section that's all boardwalked. Even this one's not too bad. The paths and the trails are well maintained, but there are areas that start to get hilly and you're going up things. And quite a bit of this park is very easily walked and accessible, which is nice, like I said in the beginning, for families, but also anyone of any age. You know, if you want to get out in nature and hike, it doesn't have to be super difficult. There's places that are a little bit easier. And even someone like me who typically goes to a more difficult place, it's kind of nice to come to an easy place and just walk and enjoy. It's still nature. It's still nice. Come to the end of the boardwalk and another split in the trail. They really want us to go to the Asbury Park, but we're gonna keep going to Walnut Creek and we'll see the big maple on the way. So let's go do that. Okay, so here we are at Big Maple. It's right down the path, a short way from that crossroad sign, and she is big. Some benches to sit. Oh, there's some mushrooms growing up in one of the armpits there. It's too high for me to get close to. This is a big tree. Splitting up into a million fingers. And then behind it back here, this is kind of interesting. I don't know for sure. I'm guessing this has to be from some kind of class that they do out here. But they've got this big wooden structure, quite big. I don't think this is something they would allow people to do just for the heck of it, especially right off the trail. So it's got to be semi-official. Take a quick look inside. Nobody's at home. Ugh. Yeah, it's a little tight in here, but I mean, it's definitely like you could sit on that log comfortably, or if you moved to that out of the way, you can sleep in here. But yeah, kind of neat. Seems like it'd be more work than it's worth, though, because it's not like it. You know, it's got quite a few holes in there. Critters and rain and whatever else could easily get in there with you. But it looks neat. Kind of cool little stick path. Research this tree. So here I've come to a little crossroads that isn't marked. So I think I might go this way because I see a sign up this way. I don't want to get us lost on our way to Walnut Creek. And I feel like there is a trail somewhere near the creek that goes directly into someone's private property that's right next door. So we don't want to take that by accident. Yeah, here we go. That's what I was talking about. Private land that way. Park that way, but we're going to keep going straight to Walnut Creek. Just started raining a little bit, or at least I fell a few drops. But that's alright, I'm not scared. The wind's picking up. Yeah, we might get rained on a little. It was originally supposed to rain and thunderstorm today, and then I woke up to sunshine and checked the forecast, and it was supposed to be clear all day. So I thought, let's go get a hike in. But I guess it might rain after all. This is a nice little hangout spot. Come up and see the view. There's not too much to see, it's so green. Well, let's keep hiking down so we can try to stay under the trees and out of the rain. We'll see what it looks like when we get down to Walnut Creek. Roots are cool. Nature's steps. So, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, and it's both very steep here and also a little dangerous, but there's a hornet's nest hanging right there, and I can see a bunch of them swarming around it. I wish I could get closer for a better shot, but I'm not going to get stung and or slip down this ravine while it's raining. So I'll try to zoom in, and then we'll hit the trail again here. Well folks, it is now raining quite hard. The trees are kind of protecting me, but not a lot. I'm going to be wet, but I also don't want to turn around just yet. I think I'm going to keep going. If I'm gonna get wet, I'm gonna get wet. I'm wearing my quick dry gear I've talked about in the past. I recommend having lightweight, quick drying materials for hiking clothing. The thunder. You know folks, I've been meaning to buy an umbrella to bring hiking, and I haven't done it, and I'm paying the price. I just passed half a dozen small families running out of here soaking wet, so it worked to my benefit, because otherwise they may have disturbed them hanging out at the creek. The rain shooed them away so we can go down here and film a little bit. Because here we are at Walnut Creek. This is just a little side trail that takes you straight there, and there's another trail here we can follow along a bit. But we'll come down here in the rain and take a look real quick. There's Walnut Creek. We got some roots here to step down. Try not to slip. Here we are. Rainy Walnut Creek. You can try to block the rain a little bit. I did bring my trusty screen cleaner. We're gonna have to get up on that trail and out of the direct rain, because it's coming down even harder now. We may have to bail a little bit sooner than I planned, but I'm not giving up just yet. Let's see how well these trees block the rain while we're in this path. Whew. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this rain, but it actually feels kind of good. Here we are on Walnut Creek. I love this big wall here on the other side. If I was more prepared, I'd try to get over to it. But I was ready for an easy hike today, folks. Now look what we're dealing with. We could hide under this table. I think they use this to do different classes and things, probably right by the creek. Yeah, I'm getting soaked, folks. Should we walk across the tree? Oh, this is an area I wanted to show you guys where they do classes. These cool, like, log benches. Alright, we're gonna go up and check out this bridge on Walnut Creek. And then I might need to turn around and get out of here. I'm soaked to the bone. I guess since I'm already wet, what's it gonna hurt, right? You can see it really coming down, getting wild. Look on the other side. Let's at least go the other side of the bridge. So the trail up to this point to the bridge has been very easy, but from here it will go uphill and get a little hillier, which I was going to do today, but maybe we'll come back and do it since we're getting soaked, because I still have to walk out of here in the rain. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back, and maybe we'll find a new way out of here, or see some new things. Go back over the bridge in the rain. It's calming down just a little bit. It's still raining, but it's letting up. So maybe we won't get too much more soaked. We'll see. Either way, we'll go this way. Across these slippery logs. Over these roots. This water's really flowing compared to when we just walked over here a little while ago. The rain really got it going. And yet as I speak, the sun is popping out. So that's nice. Maybe it'll dry us off. You know, look at this water just gushing here. It's a pretty hard downpour. I guess relatively quick. Well, folks, the rain has been stopped and the sun's been out now for 5 or 10 minutes, so I'm already starting to dry off. But with the sun comes steam and bugs. There's bugs suddenly buzzing all around me. Probably all my bug spray got washed off as part of it. And also they're like excited to get back out with the rain gone. But that's alright. We'll dry off here in the sun. finish up our walk today. Well, folks, we're almost out of here. We got cut short a little bit from the rain, soaking us to the bone. But like I said, I'm drying off. I'm going to go ahead and post on the screen the tracked, GPS tracked hike so you can see where we were today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, like and leave a comment, all that good stuff to help the channel grow. And we'll go hiking again soon.